Nevertheless, this is the shadiest shit I've ever seen in fitness. Is it even legal to just fabricate anatomy? Like, why stop at just 3 muscles? Like, if it's legal to just fabricate human anatomy, think about the possibilities, you know? I want to show you my new glute program, and it has 7 regions of the glutes. And you need to perform a specific exercise to develop every region. And then some other glute guru comes up and is like, his program only targets 7 regions. My program targets all 21 gluteal muscles, and then they just make up where those muscles.
Take 1.
2009 was the year that I decided to enter the online fitness space. I started up a blog, I started selling an ebook, I started writing for T Nation, I started using Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And around this same time, Beachbody created this product called Brazil Butt Lift. Now, for those of you who don't know about Beachbody, they're most known for P90X. But around the same time I entered the fitness space at around 2009, an infomercial started being aired, and this was known as Brazil Butt Lift. Now, this is not to be confused with the Brazilian butt lift, or the BBL, which became very common. In fact, if you Google, you get a bunch of leads for the surgery that many women are getting today. But Brazil Butt Lift predated that. And it was kind of a dance routine started by this Leandro Carvalho, and he allegedly trained all these Victoria's Secret models and gave them their nice butts. And the program looks pretty interesting. It doesn't involve heavy resistance training, so it's not right down my alley. But what I like about it is that it focuses on hitting a lot of different angles. You see a ton of variety, at least in the infomercial. You know, I never watched or purchased the program. But enough banter. Now for the real reason for this video.
It's only one muscle, it's the butt. It's 3 major muscles. You have the glute medius, the maximus, and minimus. And all these 3 muscles, they go in different directions. So you have to have all these different exercises to hit the muscle in many areas.
Leandro knows a woman's body like no other. It's amazing.
I think he is the absolute butt master. He knows everything there is to know about your butt.
So the video highlights Leandro's unique method, which he calls triangle training, to sculpt the glutes. Sounds pretty cool, right? Now you can Google triangle training glutes and you'll see images pop up like this. And when you look at this, it quickly becomes apparent to anybody who's ever taken an anatomy physiology class that the muscular anatomy of the glutes doesn't add up. Like, this is just straight up fabricated anatomy. In the picture you got the glute medius up here, the glute max here, and the glute minimus down here. Now in real life, the glute minimus is underneath the glute medius, and they form the upper outer glutes, and then the glute max lays on top of them and forms the lower glutes. So my friend BJ Gador used to work for Men's Health, and he worked with me on an article for the glutes, and it was funny. They came to me with a similar image as what Beachbody used, and I was like, no, that's not accurate, BJ. You gotta have them do it right. You have to draw this right. This is a big pet peeve of mine. So Men's Health created an accurate image, which I'll show here, and leave up this image from Beachbody so you can compare the differences. Now, I first wrote about this in 2013, so this was 8 years ago, and it never slowed Beachbody down. They kept promoting Brazil butt lift. My guess is they quit promoting because it just got old, or the term Brazilian butt lift for the surgery became so popular that they just quit promoting the infomercial. Nevertheless, this is the shadiest shit I've ever seen in fitness. Is it even legal to just fabricate anatomy? Like, why stop at just 3 muscles? Like, if it's legal to just fabricate human anatomy, think about the possibilities, you know? I want to show you my new glute program, and it has 7 regions of the glutes. And you need to perform a specific exercise to develop every region. And then some other glute guru comes up and is like, his program only targets 7 regions. My program targets all 21 gluteal muscles. And then they just make up where those muscles, like a puzzle, right? Like a jigsaw puzzle. You just make up how those muscles fall into place. The gluteus minimus is not the lower glute. There's an upper and lower subdivision of the gluteus maximus, and there are posterior, middle, and anterior heads for both the gluteus medius and the gluteus minimus. So 3 glute muscles, 8 subdivisions total. The main point of this video is to educate my audience and hopefully make you more alert to infomercials and advertisements, because marketers can become pretty sleazy. And it really bugs me because I'm a personal trainer, but I do have my PhD You know, I've published 50 studies, and I try to be as evidence-based as possible. And what people do you think would be best suited to make up pseudoscience? It'd be the legit scientists. You know, if some of my buddies and I decided to turn to the dark side and just sell out and see how much money we could possibly make by just making stuff up and fabricating things and using our scientific knowledge to fool people into believing fake science, we could have a field day. But the vast majority of scientists have a code of ethics that I couldn't do it. I can't go there, you know? I would never even think about it. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So shame on you to Beachbody. I'm sure Leandro's program is nice, it's fun, it's probably pretty effective as far as like dance routines go, but you never fabricate anatomy. I realize all these big companies, all they care about is money. How bad would the world suck if there were no laws, if there was no truth in advertising? I mean, why not just make up all the muscles and subdivisions of the muscles and claim to have a special exercise for every region? And why stop there? Why not claim that spot reduction is legit and say I've got a special exercise to burn fat in every single region? And while you're at it, claim to have a solution for hip dips and banana rolls in the thigh gap and saddlebags. If you watch my last video, you'll hear about gluteomnesia. Hell, claim to have a cure for gluteomnesia, a problem that doesn't really exist but sounds scary. Nevertheless, I sleep well at night knowing that I don't have to go there, but I thought you'd find this amusing. It's literally the shadiest shit I've ever seen in fitness. And I've seen a lot of bullshit. If you like this video, please make sure to hit like. If you think you've seen something even shadier, let me know about it in the comments. And of course, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Now, if this video intrigued you and you would like to train under my system using my principles, then I invite you to click on the link below and subscribe to Booty by Bret and join the thousands of other happy members who are seeing amazing results.